Bossy.
Nikola, Coach Malone said you guys didn't have what you needed tonight, and you kind of left it at that. What do you think was missing from the overall effort?
I think it was an interesting game. I think it was really good basketball for the guys and fans that likes the basketball. I think the guys, both teams had their runs. Then in one moment it was a tie game for like long stretch. They went on the run in the last couple minutes, and that's how they won the game. What we were missing, I don't know. It seems like they made a lot of shots, especially the second half. Some of them are open, some of them are not open, some of them are, it's part of the game, part of the basketball. We need to do a better job with that, just to make them make a tough shot, or maybe make an extra pass, or just to make them a little bit work more for the basket.
Nikola, you guys had some success in the regular season in the 2 wins you had over the Wolves in the fourth quarter against Ant. He had 12 in the fourth tonight. What was he able to do against you guys to close this thing out? And just overall, just what type of opponent are you facing in number 5?
To be honest, of course he's a special player. I have a huge respect for him. He can do everything on the floor. It's you need to enjoy and respect. I think you need to enjoy and respect your opponent, just how good and how talented he is. But it was him in the first half. He scored like 20 something in the first half, and then it was Cat. Mike only had some big points. Nazrid had an amazing fourth quarter, and of course Ant had a really good fourth quarter too. So they are a really talented team, and that's why they are the number 1 seed in most of the year.
Nikola, what did they do defensively tonight that made it challenging for you, and in particular when Rudy Gobert was covering you? How did he make it difficult?
It's not just him. They have a couple of guys that they can rotate. They are long. They're physical. They're making you make or take top shots. Not just that, they know what they're doing in a pick and roll. They put a lot of good defenders on Jamal and Reggie in a pick and roll. So I think they're a really good team.
This is in the native language. Aleksandar Žigić, Radio TV Serbia. Nikola, odlična tvoja igra, 32 poena, 8 skokova, 9 asistencija. Kako se živo na licu mjesta na parketu, kako je sve izgledalo kod tebe?
Ja mislim da je bila sjajna utakmica, interesantna. Obe ekipe su imali, kako da kažem, neke dobre periode. Onda je treći četvrtina, da kažemo, bila je egal sve vreme i četvrti četvrtina gde su napravili tu prednost i tako pobedili utakmicu. Imaju sjajnu ekipu, defanzivno i ofenzivno. Tako da nadamo se da će da odigramo puno bolje u sledećem meču.
Šta će praviti drugo za sledeću utakmicu i da li doživljavaš kao neki veliki poraz ili jednostavno samo kao jedno od 7 utakmica?
Mislim da to je jedno od 7 utakmica, tu govore ovi što izgube, ovi što pobede, kaže, ne govore to, tako da bih volao da smo mi pobedili, da su oni rekli ovo je samo jedna od 7 utakmica. Vidjet ćemo, moramo da budemo bolje defanzivno, mnogo su lako davali u koše u drugom polovremenu i to je sve što mogu da kažem za sada.
Go ahead, Vinny. Nikola, when they shoot 71% in the second half like that, like you mentioned, there were efficient halves for guys like Naz Reid, for Mike Conley. Are there sort of defensive discipline things that you guys can identify that were just different from the first half to fix, or is part of that were you kind of living with some of the shots that they were able to knock down? What's kind of the balance in terms of how you evaluate that?
We're gonna live, of course, with a back shot of Naz or of Rudy, but there were some easy, basically layups. some of them are matchups probably, some of them are just concepts, and some of them are just guarding. I think when someone is shooting 75%, whatever, it's a little bit of everything. It's not just one thing. But yes, maybe if you have a mismatch, maybe to help a little bit more, or just to try to be physical, try to be maybe aggressive and double some guys that I don't know. Maybe we'll see tomorrow.
Coach mentioned that Jamal didn't really practice much this week. How much respect do you have for his physical and mental toughness and how close?
Yeah, I expect him to play, to be honest. But of course, he's a warrior out there, and he's fighting through everything. And I saw him fighting through everything since I or him came here. So he made me to expect him to play.
Nikola, you guys are defending champs, so I don't know how much motivation you need, but ask some of your teammates, can this loss, I guess, motivate you or refocus you?
Loss doesn't motivate me, but maybe just to, be better in some. I don't know. Loss doesn't motivate me.
What's the adjustment that you can make to, Rudy Gobert's length, and not only that, them just rotating 3 fresh bigs on you, for most of the game?
To have a duplicate clone of myself, and then I can be fresh. When they sub another guy, I'm going to be fresh. I don't know, my friend. I think that's why they're good. They can play big. They can play small. They can put a lot of guys on a lot of guys, and they're long, physical. They rebound really well. They're aggressive. I'm satisfied with the shots that I took. Some of them I missed, some of them I made. It's a tough game, and they're a really good defensive team.
Did you learn anything about your team in terms of what it's going to take to beat Minnesota consistently in the series?
Definitely focus. Definitely, we need to be the aggressors. Make them tough. Make them make an ugly game basically, and just find a way to win a game.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.